Hey guys, I'm back with part 4 for this tutorial on how to build this wooden mansion. Here in this one, we're going to be finishing the build. We just have to do the interior for the second floor. I gathered up the blocks we're going to be using. So I have the stripped spruce logs, the stripped spruce wood, the spruce planks, stairs, trapdoors, and then the dark oak planks, stairs, slabs, and fences. And then I have a crafting table, some blast furnaces and regular furnaces, the grindstone, stone cutter, anvil, smithing table, cartography table, some chiseled bookshelves, lecterns, barrels, armor stand, then the cauldron, spruce leaves, a fern, some beds, stone brick wall, chain, and a lantern, and then a flower pot, and then some white, brown, and light gray carpet, as well as some gray wool and white wool, and then the item frame, and some obsidian, and you will end up needing a flint and steel to light the obsidian, because that is going to be for the nether portal. So I have the stripped spruce logs. We're going to start here next to the top of the staircase, and we're just going to bring an extra layer in that direction by 7. We'll go on over to this side and do the same thing. Now on this block here, we're going to have a stripped spruce wood block on both of them. And then right here on this corner, we're going to bring up a pillar. So we just want to add an additional 7. Now over on this side, we have these 4 spaces right here. We're going to be leaving these 2. And then we want to bring this over 1 more, so it's right here at the edge of the window. And we're going to bring this up to the same height as that pillar that we brought up right here. Let's grab the lecterns. I'll just swap out the spruce planks for now. And we're going to have 5 going across right here. I think I'm going to have them in this direction. So when we're on the second floor, you see this side of them, which looks better than this side. And then we'll have another 2 right here. And another 2 right here. And then underneath these ones, let's have 2 upside down spruce stairs. And then you can see all the rest of this space we have to finish filling in for the ceilings on the first floor. So we will have to have some more spruce slabs. So let's grab those. And it'll just be at the top edge of all these blocks here. So we just filled in these 8 spaces. So it's now right behind where we left off these stairs. So now we could just get rid of those spruce slabs because we won't need them anymore. And then we'll grab the spruce stairs again. And now on top of all these lecterns, let's have some spruce trapdoors. Now let's grab the stone brick walls, and we also have the dark oak fences. So I'm going to have 2 layers of the stone brick walls on top of these wood blocks, and then I'll have 3 layers of the dark oak fences. Now right here for this space, I'm going to have a little storage area. So let's grab the barrels again. We're also going to need the spruce stairs and the spruce trapdoors. So the barrels are going to start right here at the same layer as the lecterns. It's just going to fill in these 2 spaces, and we're going to bring it up by 4. Like that. On the top, we'll have 2 spruce stairs facing straight up and down. And then we have the trapdoors, and then 2 stairs upside down above that. You can see we are going to have to fill in this space with some more of these stripped spruce logs. And I'll just bring it all the way up right here to the same height as everything else. I'll also extend this over as well. I'll just stop it right here for now. And now I do want to be sure to start filling in all these floors. So it's just going to be pretty much all spruce planks, but I will have a little strip of the dark oak planks after we finish filling it in. So we have this space over here. And I'll bring this over just all the way up to this wall, and then I'll just extend this all the way over to this corner. So let's go ahead and continue filling the rest of this in. And how about we actually do this strip of the dark oak planks right now? So we're going to be leaving a space right here on this side and 2 spaces over here. So we want to make sure it's going to be 2 spaces wide. So it's going to be started right here. So you can see 2 spaces remaining, 1 space remaining, and it's going to be 11 blocks long. So just 2 blocks wide, 11 blocks long, and then surrounding that will be the spruce planks. We'll add an additional layer going right across here. Fill in all this space too. And there we go. We have all the floors filled in for this area. Let's look at this wall. So I'm actually going to be deleting some of these dark oak planks and replacing it with the logs. That way we have extra space here at the top of the staircase. Because what I would have done is ended up just adding the logs right in front of this, and then we would have only been left with 2 spaces here. So it'll be nice to be able to have this extra space, so we have plenty of space to walk up and down the staircase without bumping into the wall. So, let's delete this strip of the dark oak planks. We'll do the same on this side. We could go ahead and add some spruce planks down here at the bottom, so it'll then make it easier to place the logs. So let's grab those. And this will just be the 7 blocks in height again. And then we have the dark oak planks above and below the window, and I'm just going to add some spruce stairs here. And then on top of that, let's just have some more stripped spruce logs. Let's look at this window and do the same thing. Let's fill in the space in the middle. So let's grab the barrels again. It's just going to be the 3 spaces wide and 4 spaces in height. And then on top of this, we'll have the spruce stairs facing up, the trap doors above that. So let me go ahead and have the stairs above this, and then we can place a trap door right below it. There we go. Now let's look at this wall. Back to the spruce logs. We're going to bring up a pillar here at this side of the window and at this side, so just like how we've done it for the rest of the build. And then we'll do the same for this window. And let's be sure to have one more right here, just 1 space away from this one. And then for the single space remaining, it's going to be a little bit more storage, so just 4 barrels like that, with the stair, the trapdoor, and the stair. And then for the windows, it'll be the stairs at the bottom facing up, and then above them will be some more facing up, and then upside down above those. And then we'll have the spruce trapdoors here underneath these as well. Here for this space in the middle, you could add some more storage if you need it, but I decided to switch it up a little bit and have some shelves with some armor stands. So let's grab the dark oak slabs, and I'm going to place these right here at the top edge of the first block, and then it'll be at the top edge of the 4th block right here. And then let's grab these spruce stairs. We'll have 3 upside down here at the top, and then 3 facing up below that, leaving a single space underneath it. And then behind all these slabs, this is when we're going to be using the gray wool and the white wool. I just had a little pattern behind this. Instead of having it wood, I wanted to switch it up a bit. So it's all filled in, looking like that. Now let's grab a lantern, which will be a nice light source here for this space. And then we have the armor stands, so I'm just going to have one on each side. And then we have the flower pot with the fern, and I'll have that right here on this shelf. Now let's look at this window over here. Right next to it, let's have another pillar of the stripped spruce logs. And then we'll have these stairs facing up below the window, and then some more facing up above it, and then upside down above that, and then these spruce trapdoors below that. And now we're going to start adding a little bit of a wall right here, which is going to divide this hallway and the bedroom that'll be here. So let's grab these spruce planks, and what I'll do is just add 2 here and 2 here. So now, right on top of those, we're going to be able to add these stripped spruce logs, and we'll bring this all the way up to the same height. And where these 3 spaces are is going to be the logs, just like a little strip like that to divide the floors here and the floors that we're going to have here. And now let's grab the spruce trapdoor. We're also going to need the stairs, and we're going to add the frame to the door, so just the 4 trapdoors going up on each side, with the stair above that, trapdoor down the middle, and the logs above it. So now this space is all done, we just have to do the ceilings, so let's go ahead and do that next. So, I have the spruce planks. These are going to be 1 block higher than all these walls. If you're playing in survival, you could instead just have these as spruce slabs, if you want to save resources. So all of that is now filled in. Now let's grab the stripped spruce logs again. I'm going to have a beam going across here right above where we have these pillars. And this is going to go right into the stairs, so we're going to have to remove that. And then fill it in like that. And then I'm going to have another beam going in this direction. So it's going to go right into this stair. So bring this straight across. And then we'll have one more going across here. Delete this stair. Fill it in. And then don't forget about the 2 spaces on this side. And I am going to have a light hanging down right here. So let's grab the stone brick wall. We're going to need the chain as well. So we'll have the stone brick wall, the dark oak fence, the chain, and the lantern, which is going to be the final light source we're going to have in this space. And that now completes this little hallway that we have here at the top of the staircase. So now we'll head on into this space over here next. Let's start by filling in the floors first. So I have the dark oak planks. We'll look at this wall that we already have. And I'll just add a strip of the planks going straight across it from one side to the other. And then on this side, I want to be sure to have 2 layers as well as for over here. And we want to be sure to bring it over as far as this is. So it's going to be lined up where we have these dark oak planks. So it's like that on this side as well. So we'll bring a strip of these planks straight across over to this side. So like I said, we want this to be 2 layers. And we want it to be like that on this side as well, starting in front of this wall. So we're going to be leaving this gap here. So it's like that. And then all the rest of the space throughout the middle is going to be the spruce planks. And now let's look at this wall where the big window is. I have the stripped spruce logs, and I want to be sure to replace these dark oak planks here with the logs. So how about we place some planks so that we could place these logs easier. So now right on top of those, I want to be sure to have a pillar of 8 of the logs going up. Do it on this side as well. And then let's be sure to bring this out by another 2. Let's have another pillar 2 spaces away from that, over here in this corner. Bring it up to the same height as that. Do the same on this side. And then I'm going to have some storage on each side where these 2 spaces are. So let's grab the barrels. So it's just the 2 spaces wide, it'll be the 4 spaces in height. Then above these, we'll have the spruce stairs facing up, and then the spruce trapdoors right above that, and then the spruce stairs above that, and then we're going to have spruce planks above the stairs. Do the same over here, so we have the stairs, the trapdoors, upside down stairs above that, and then the planks. You can see we have to fill in this space here, so let's grab the stripped spruce logs, bring that up, do the same on this side. And then above the window down the middle, let's be sure to have some upside down spruce stairs. Let's flip around and look at this side now. So we want to make sure to line up where we have these pillars. So we'll just line up with them, go on over to this side, and starting right up against this wall, we want to be sure to have another 2 going out. We'll be sure to line up with this side, do the same thing. So we're going to be left with the 3 spaces in the middle. These are going to be brought up 8 in total as well, just like the other side. Now starting at the top, let's switch back to the spruce planks and we're going to do the same design that we did right here. So I'll just start here in the middle. We have the spruce planks, the stairs upside down, the spruce trapdoors below that, and the stairs facing up. We'll do that for these other 2 spaces. And then you can see right here we're going to have to add an extra strip of the logs. And then over on this side, let's be sure to also add an extra strip right here going up, and then right next to it. Now let's grab the chiseled bookshelves, and we're going to have 4 going up on each side for this space. We're going to do the same thing over here. And then for the space in the middle, I'm going to have barrels instead. If you want more storage or even more bookshelves, you could go ahead and swap this out, but I'm just going to leave it like this. And then I have the spruce stairs. I'm going to have one of these upside down at the bottom, right in between the barrels and the bookshelves. On top of that, I'll have an armor stand. Right below these stairs up here, let's have a spruce trapdoor. And then let's grab the item frames, and we could have 3 of these on each side where the pillar is. And now let's grab the stone brick wall, the dark oak fence, the chain, and the lantern. So we'll start with the stone brick wall. We're going to be 1 space below the top, so starting right here we'll have that with the dark oak fence, the chain, and the lantern. We'll do the same on this side. Real quick before I forget, let's be sure to switch back to the dark oak planks. Now I'm just going to extend out this corner on each side. Now let's look at this wall. I'm just going to grab the dark oak planks, and we'll place 6 right here in between these 2 pillars. We'll have another 3 at this backside. This space right here will fill in with the chiseled bookshelves. And then on top, we'll have some spruce trapdoors. And then right here, I'm going to have 3 beds. We'll then have 2 dark oak slabs on each side, a dark oak stair at the end of those, and then upside down stairs in between that. And you know what? This slab right here is actually going to be the barrels. So let's replace that. Make sure they're facing straight up and down. And then on top of that, we'll have a flower pot with the ferns. And then right here, I'm just going to have a rug with that carpet that we grabbed. And we'll have a little bit of white, maybe the brown down the middle. And then how about the rest of it with light gray? And I think that should be good. Let's look at this space right here. Let's be sure to add the wall. So grab the stripped spruce logs again. We have to add another pillar going up right here at the edge of this window. So I'll bring this all the way up to the same height as this one. We also have to be sure to go back to this side and add an extra layer going across here at the top. Just like that. And now let's head back over here. And we're pretty much just going to be matching it up to that side. So we have to add 2 more going out on this side. And then over on this side, you can see we have to add, looks like 2. Yeah, so we have 2 more to add right here, lined up with that side. And then we'll have the strip of the logs going down at the bottom. We'll have the 4 layers of trapdoors going up on each side, with the spruce stair above that, and another trapdoor in between those. And then all the other space will be the logs. And now let's start doing the ceilings. So I'm going to have a beam lined up with this pillar and this one at the top. So we'll bring this straight across. Do the same here as well. And then we're going to have another one lined up where the doorways are in the other direction. And I'm going to have 2 more lanterns right here, just like how we did them on this side. And now the rest of the space is going to be filled in with the spruce planks, just 1 block higher than the beams. So now all of this is filled in, looking good. So actually this bedroom is now complete. That is all we're going to be doing in here. Now we have the final space, which is the armory. So now for this space, let's start by doing the floors. So I have the spruce planks. Pretty much this entire room is going to be the spruce planks, except for a little space right here in the middle. So let's go around the edge and just wrap it all around. Bring it out a little bit right here and back in. And now you can see all this space right here we're going to fill in. Now let's look at this window. We're going to have a pillar of the stripped spruce logs again. It'll just be 7. And then we'll flip around and look at this side. We'll have another pillar right here, right next to that, and then on the other side of the window. And then we'll have the spruce stairs facing up, and up above it as well, upside down, and then the trapdoors below that. We'll do the same over here. So there we go, that side is done, this side is done. Let's look back on over to this side. Have another stripped spruce log right here in this corner. And then we'll have one more pushed back. We'll skip over these 3 spaces, have another one here, leaving 1 space away from that door. Let's flip around, look at these windows. So on this side, we'll add another pillar. We'll do the same here for this corner. And then we're going to be doubling up these pillars right here in the middle. So we have to add an extra layer out. And then let's have these stairs below and above this window with the trapdoors. Now let's look at this wall. So we're going to have the spruce stairs below and above the windows again. Do the same on this side. So first let's go ahead and fill in the pillar here for this corner. So just 7 in height. Have the stairs again. So let's grab these stripped spruce logs. We're not going to have it right next to this window. We're going to have it out a space. So it's going to be going out right here and right here. Now let's grab the obsidian. We'll have 3 down here at the bottom in between these logs, just 1 block back. And then we'll have the 3 going up on each side. And then we'll have the 3 going across the top. Like that. Let's be sure to fill in this space behind the nether portal, so you could use whichever block you want. I'll maybe just do, how about some dark oak planks? Now make sure to have the spruce trapdoors. Usually we would have them up here, but you can see we have to be sure to cover up this obsidian. So we're going to be placing them on this side, and over here on this side as well. And then down here at the bottom, we could have this as a stripped spruce log. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. This is actually not going to be stairs. This is going to be the barrels. So we're going to have a little bit of extra storage here. I was wondering why that looked a little bit weird. So yeah, we're going to have barrels down here instead of these 2 stairs. And then we have the spruce trapdoors again. So there we go, barrels at the bottom, trapdoors along the side, and then we still have the 2 layers of stairs at the top. You can see we're going to have to fill in some more logs right next to that, so let's go ahead and do that. Do it on this side as well. There we go. Now let's look right here down the middle. We're going to have some spruce stairs at the bottom, and then above the portal as well. We'll then have some spruce trapdoors and some more of the stairs. And then, how about we go ahead and grab the flint and steel so we can then light the portal. Let's look at this space and this space. So, we have the spruce stairs. These are going to be upside down at the very top. We're then going to have the trapdoors again. Then the stairs facing up. We're then going to have 2 layers of barrels that are going to be 3 blocks wide, which will then have a layer of spruce trapdoors below that. And then for this side, how about instead of having them right at the edge of the pillars like I originally did, we push it back a layer. So, we'll have the upside down spruce stairs at the top again, the trapdoors below that, stairs facing up below that, and then we'll have the 2 layers of the barrels with the spruce trapdoors. We're going to have a layer of, how about some stripped spruce logs right here. And then, this is where we're going to start adding some crafting tables. We're going to be doing the same thing over here. Oh yeah, we have to cover all this up as well, so let's go ahead and fill this in. There we go. So, let's do this side as well, just in case. over on this left side, how about we do the crafting table, the smithing, and cartography table. So I have the crafting table right down the middle with these on each side. And then over here is where the grindstone, stone cutter, and anvil will be. So a little something like that. Now I'm going to have a little bit of an island with the regular furnace and blast furnace here in the middle. So it's going to be a 3x3, so we want to make sure it's lined up where we have these 3 spaces and lined up with the portal. So I have a regular furnace right here with a blast furnace on each side. So just lined up at the edge of those and lined up with the portal. We could then have another blast furnace on each end over here. And then we'll do the same thing that we did on that side. Blast furnace on each end with a furnace down the middle. And we really don't have to worry about adding anything here. So this is then just all going to be covered up with some trapdoors. So it looks like this. Now let's start filling in the ceilings. First, I do see right here we have to add a little bit more of the logs. And now we should be good to start adding the ceilings. So let's grab these spruce planks. It'll just be 1 block higher than all these walls that we just placed. So now we have all of that filled in. And I almost forgot, let's be sure to also add the rest of the decorations. So we have an armor stand, which I'll have right here, I think is a good spot. Over here in this corner, instead of just leaving it empty, I want to have the cauldron with the spruce leaves. And now I think that, oh yeah, and then we have a strip of dark oak planks around the edge of this little island here. So let's grab those dark oak planks and fill this in. So now let's start adding some beams in the ceiling. So I'm going to have 2 going in this direction, lined up where we have these pillars. And then right down the middle, lined up with the portal, so we'll be sure to delete this stair and replace it with the logs. So bring this straight across. There we go. And now I want to be sure to hang down a lantern right here above the island. So I'll have the stone brick wall, pretty much just like the same design again, so the wall, the fence, and the chain. So it'll be right here on this beam. And then we could get rid of this lantern here. So that's going to be the main light source for this space. How about we add a little strip of some spruce trapdoors here? I think that's something I forgot. But everything else is looking good. So we have this armory here with the nether portal. And then we have the bedroom. This is just a nice hallway which has access to the 2nd floor. And then we have the storage room here. Entrance of the house. And then the kitchen, which has some more storage throughout here. The kitchen itself. And the enchanting area. And if you need more, there is still a lot more space within the roof of the house that I didn't use. Alright guys, I'm going to leave it at that here for part 4 for this tutorial on how to build this wooden mansion. If this helped you, be sure to please leave a like, subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys in the next one.